So, welcome. My name is Carl. I am the inventor of NOSENANNY. Maybe I have approached you and handed out a nice little postcard brochure. And maybe you were a little surprised in what it was, but just to let you know what it basically is an exposure for people to know about a brand new product that's 10 years in the making, at least 10 years. From conception, and through the development process, we've recently got patents. We also got some engineering. We got some prototypes of a fantastic product that really is going to revolutionize, as it says, a revolutionary baby invention. It's really going to revolutionize, in all seriousness, childcare. Childcare in itself, 80% of childcare basically revolves around daily routines and caregiving routines. So even though that's very important, usually the opportunities in those daily caregiving exercises, opportunities for engaging and bonding and stimulating, are usually not utilized to the potential of what it could be. So introducing NOSENANNY, it's the first hands-free entertainment nose device. It's really a nose puppet designed to engage and keep eye contact, hands-free, with the baby while you're either diaper changing, or while you're bath time, or while feeding time, or while it's story time, sometimes play time. You can be as creative as you like. So eventually we're going to come up with little stories and concepts for each one of these. I'll elaborate more with individuals that I speak to. But right now what we're looking for is really resources. So this has been a long road, a long and pretty expensive and lengthy road, very demanding. And anyone that's watched Shark Tank, which is really what we're ultimately hoping to do, is not only get the products manufactured so that we can actually start getting out and selling them on trade shows, online, and everything else. But within a year or so, we'd like to get on Shark Tank. And of course, you need to show sales averages. You need to show different stats on its success and proof of concept, which we're very confident on, because actually child development specialists have already really totally thumbs up NOSENANNY, and even pediatricians, I mean everybody, parents, really love it. So, and once it really develops, it could really turn into something that creates fantastic habits with the parent to child or caregiver to child. And what it's really going to do is create a lot more opportunities, once again, for the parent to not only engage with the child, but for there to be a consistent habit and routine of sessions of mini stimulation and education sessions. So, if you're not aware, most people are not aware of this fact that approximately from birth to 5 years old, if you don't already know this, it'll be pretty surprising. Take a guess, just for 1 second, rhetorical question. How much of a baby's brain develops, the foundation of the brain develops from birth to 5 years old? So I'll let you think about that for a second. Now I'm going to tell you the answer. Most people would probably say 40, 50%, maybe a little less. Or maybe the way I prepped it, that question, you might even think a little bit more. But the reality is, from birth to 5 years old, a full 95% of the structure and the neural connections of a child's brain develops. That means the basis of learning, cognitive ability, and many other mental functions, and like I said, the neural connections are set in place for life and will have a marked, huge effect on a child's school years and their ability to perform. So ultimately, it could totally transcend into a life that's much more functional and much more social, and many other features. So I'm not a child development expert, but I've done a ton of study on it. And anyone that knows about this would corroborate it, maybe in different words, different languages. But the essence of it all is exactly, key facts that are very important. And now with new science and studies, all the more so. So what are we looking for? We're looking for help. We're looking for resources. A tremendous amount of work has been developed to get to this stage. And once again, just to remind you, this is hilarious. Kids love it. And especially if a kid's going through a tantrum, when they see this, they have a state change and their whole demeanor changes, and now they're engaged. And for a parent, instead of giving them an iPhone or a smartphone or giving them something to distract them, now the distraction becomes with the parent, and the parent can tell little stories. So for example, with this, you could, have little stories of, birds or ducks, chickens, what have you, sounds they make. You could tell, like I said, little stories, educational stories about a beautiful day, sunshine, the bird, feeding out in the trees, all different things, however creative you want to get. Eventually we'll give you like little stories and guidelines, but that's why we need resources, is to help develop the product, do the molds, actually do the production runs, do the testings, getting the packaging ready, getting more art, illustrations, getting actual animation, which is what we want to do small stories for the parents. This is really designed to do it in just a couple minute clips, because the reality is, like a diaper change, for example, really a couple minutes, right? Seems insignificant. You entertain the child, you engage with them. Seems insignificant as far as how much can you really, develop a child's brain. But the reality is about 720 connections, neural connections, happen within 1 single second. So you're talking thousands of connections just within a couple minutes. Now you multiply that couple minutes times thousands and thousands of child care, baby care sessions where you're actually, doing caregiving normal routines, but now you could be interjecting elements of, once again, some stimulus and some little education fun stories that will actually change a child's brain for life. So just for example, within a year alone, a baby might get changed 8,000 times for diapers. That's 8,000 times 2 minutes. I mean, I didn't do all the math, but you're talking millions upon millions. And then if you incorporate all the other caregiving routines, you're literally talking billions. You could even, over 5 years, start to get into the realm of trillions. So if you really stop to think about it, it can have a tremendous impact. And this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to not only obviously get a product out there that's very helpful, it's fun, it's engaging. Once again, just if this was just a gag gift, this would do fantastic for baby showers, whatnot. But once again, this is so much more serious than that in what it can do if it's utilized properly from the beginning. And that's why we need a lot of resources to really get the education behind it of how to use it and start it on that path of educating the consumer of how to use it. But we'll have to do a lot of videos and so forth, so on. So really, we have the certificate of donation listed on the website itself if you have not already taken a look at it. Of course, we're looking for financial resources. Right now, we're in stage 2. Stage 1 is complete. I mean, this is, like I said, from concept to now, you're talking 10 years in the making, incredible amounts of time, research, engineering, with attorneys and legal elements for patents and so forth, so on. It's being patented international in multiple countries. I can get into that with you personally, but the bottom line is there is, in my opinion, no newer, more dynamic baby invention in the last 40 years, in my opinion, since the disposable diaper. I've asked this question to multiple people, even kind of did a little research online. What's great about this is not a spin-off of anything. This is an entirely new category, which really, once again, people use that term loosely, but I can use it with full conviction. It's going to revolutionize childcare. We need your help. So once again, my name is Carl Vallejo. I am the inventor. So there should be a link. If it's not developed yet by the time you see this, we're going to have a link soon where you can even just donate directly online. If not, you can reach out to me personally. My cell number is on the side. I have it on, all my printery, and my cell number is 516-238-4605. You can text me, or you could email me at NOSENANNY, as you see here, NOSENANNY at gmail.com. So look forward to speaking with you. I really hope that even if yourself are interested in helping out resources-wise or financially, maybe you know like-minded people that are into giving back, into contributing in that higher stage of life, really, which is the premise of this, is to really help out. Of course, we want to do well, of course, like everyone else. But ultimately, this is not just a product to get out there. It's really to help millions and millions of children eventually go global, and really help parents and even engage a lot of fathers, which sometimes might be a little standoffish with, caregiving routines. But this could make it so very much fun, as opposed to just, doldrums of childcare. So once again, my name is Carl Vallejo. Please contact me in any one of the fashions. I believe we have the survey. Please answer questions on that. As much feedback, whichever way you could help, financial, with actual feedback, or once again, we have listed on the donation certificate services, many different services that we'll need on a go-forward basis in which you could help out. So thank you so much in advance, and we really look forward to working with you. And with your help, this could actually revolutionize childcare. Thank you so much.